I remember when I was younger, the first thing that I ever heard about my grandmother was that she was, at one point, the highest ranking woman on Guam. She was a huge inspiration to me.
Being an African American was very challenging for my father and mother and their siblings at that time. Segregation with the military was the first and one of the major opportunities for them. They inspired me, each of them, by their actions.
I'm motivated to serve the military because I came from a military family. I just find it really rewarding to work with our military population. That's what drives me every day.
There are more than 6,000 people now working for University of Maryland Global Campus around the world. Many are inspired by their family ties with the military.
I just love the fact that, during the day I can serve a military population, assist people who have moved here and aren't familiar with college opportunities overseas.
Jackie Brunson's dad, Jim, was a fighter pilot and awarded a Silver Star. After the military, he took on many jobs, including troop leader for his daughter. This shaped Jackie's work ethic for the past 30 years at UMGC.
One thing that was key to him was if you did something, if you were working on something, do it right, do it to the best of your abilities. And whether that was, in his career or selling Girl Scout cookies, he put that same level of energy into it and taught me that as well. He was very fair and caring, and I try to practice that in my everyday life.
One of the things that I was left with when leaving the military is that it's like a fraternity. You realize as a service member that you gave and you must continuously give. So I always feel that need to give back.
Ray Tarpley had 6 uncles that joined the military. They helped inspire his naval enlistment.
One of the primary things that the military, I think, that impacted them, they really felt that put the icing on the cake for them as Americans.
One uncle in particular, Robert, served for 24 years, reaching the rank of Staff Sergeant.
What inspired me about my Uncle Robert from the military was, even though there were challenges for him in the military, this made him a better person. So I'm not only working for a university, but I'm working for a university that has a focus on giving back to service members.
Looking back on her career, her proudest shining moment, I guess, was her being able to say that she paved the way for women in the military. She said that she had to fight tooth and nail to get to where she was. I imagined her as a literal warrior.
The island of Guam, a U.S. territory, started a National Guard in the early 1980s. Florlyn Gomez's grandmother, Evelyn, was one of the first women to sign up. She retired about 20 years later as a lieutenant colonel.
Just her being a woman in the workforce, taking initiative, and fighting for what she wants to pursue, that has carried over into my work ethic as well. And especially when I see young women in the military and they come into the office and they are here to focus on themselves, their self-improvement, they're here pursuing an education. Absolutely, I feel proud. I get a deep sense of fulfillment. So sometimes whenever I'm facing, a little bit of trials and tribulations in my own life, I'm taken back to that childhood essence of imagining her kind of literally paving the way for me.
Since World War II, generations of Americans have served our country. Some have ties back to UMGC. We celebrate them today and remain inspired and humbled by their lives of service to our nation.